We will now show you how to replace a fridge door seal on a Liebherr fridge. So this is the fridge. It's one of the newer styles. Pull this down. You don't have to remove the door. It's just that the customer's brought the door in for us. You can do it on the door. So the seal here has a flap that gets glued in behind this door liner. As you can see, if I lift it up here, there's some styrofoam and some glue holding that flap in place. So I'll just get Jason to start running you through it. Just grab a flat bladed screwdriver or something that's got a flat blade on it to get behind that door liner. Just slide it all the way around the door until you break the adhesive or styrofoam. Just watch out for that handle. As you can hear that cracking sound. After we've broken that adhesive seal, we will then tear the seal out from behind the door liner. So you give it a bit of force and it should just come straight out just like that. You can clean up the styrofoam behind here if you wish to. It does make it a bit easier to get the new seal in behind here. It should then just all pull straight out once you get that first side done. All right, so you remove the old seal and you're just left with the door liner now. So you can go back around it just to clean all that styrofoam out, but we've already done that. So this is the new seal that we have, which has a flap on the back that tucks back in behind that door liner. So it's just a matter of getting that flap back in behind that door panel. Which isn't too hard. If you do struggle to get that flap behind the door panel, you probably need to clear out some more of the styrofoam. It can be a little fiddly sometimes. An extra pair of hands helps, but Jason is an expert. Once you've got that flap all the way around the entire door, it would probably take you 5 minutes or so. You can also give it a bit of a clean. As you can see, it's a bit dirty from food and residue over the years. So it's always nice just to get some warm soapy water and just clean all that up. Once the new seal is on, you may need to put a few little self-tapping screws into the door liner just to clamp it down into place. Really depends on the fridge. Some fridges, the door liner clamps down quite tight, so you don't need to do that. You can also use some super glue, but you just need to be careful using super glue. Obviously, it's very quick drying. We prefer the self-tapping screws, which we will show you in a couple of minutes. Just going to put the phone down so I can help Jason with it. This side's good, this side's good, this side's good. Now we're going to get a few small self-tapping screws and a drill. And we will drill a few small little screws, just like this. I'll try and focus that, sorry. There you go. You just get them from your local hardware store. And we'll put a few in the corners and see how it goes. Maybe a couple down the side. Straight there under the seal so you won't see it, which then clamps the seal down nice and tight here. As you can see, there are some small gaps. You can put some glue behind there if you are confident, but the screws are probably a better choice and can be easily removed. Are you going around the whole fridge?
Yep.
All right. In this case, we are going to be putting screws around the entire fridge, just because the panel is very loose. Like I said, some fridges will clamp down and hold it, but this one is quite loose, so we'll be safe and put screws all the way around. All right, we have now put the new seal on, and as you can see, there are some small little self-tapping screws about a fist apart going around the entire door. Like I said, this does make it easier in future if you do want to replace the seal. You just simply remove the screws, pull the seal off, tuck new one in, tighten screws. As you can see, the door liner is now very tightly held into place. Seal's not going anywhere. So it's just a matter of putting the door back onto the hinge on the fridge. We recommend grabbing a hair dryer or a heat gun if you have one, and just simply warming up the seal with a hair dryer like in our previous videos. So the seal is nice and soft, and then close the door and let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes. So the seal then molds into the correct shape, and if there's any gaps going around the fridge, just letting any air in or anything, the heat will fix all of that. So that's pretty much it. If you ever need a door seal for a Liebherr, contact us. Or if you ever need assistance installing a new seal, you know who to come to. Thanks, guys.